If there was ever an example of how to kill a franchise, Overwatch is that example. Now, I'm sure that a lot of you don't remember that I used to upload Overwatch content years ago. Got in my PlayStation description, #1 Widowmaker main, right? Loved Overwatch. And then they destroyed themselves. Let's not forget about how they handled their fan service community, which just like created a infinite loop of getting them free promotion, and how they just went against them and tried to destroy the fan service community. And that's before we even talk about how they destroyed the gameplay, how they lied about everything in Overwatch 2. But one of the big things that kept that game dead, because I'm pretty sure that they could have survived all that, but in the last 4 or 5 years, they kept on releasing dud after dud after dud of woke, just repugnant characters that you just had no incentive to play. They went through an entire woke era of characters that drove everyone into the arms of Emma Frost and Marvel Rivals, right? And they've not really recovered. Like, nobody talks about this game anymore. Everyone that used to have channels for this, like Play Overwatch, Stylosa, Overwatch Central, I used to watch all of them. When a new hero would drop, I already knew that they would have all the information on deck, and all the fans, everyone would be talking about it. It wouldn't just be the Overwatch community. All the artists would be hyped because they'd be ready to draw the new female character. And they destroyed all of that by making woke characters, right? I'm pretty sure that the last character design that anyone cared about was Junker Queen. And that was mostly due to the hype of Junker Queen. But after that, just every single one was literally a dud, because either you had a girl boss, just repugnant character, or you had a Liberace male character. Let's just put it like that, right? And now they dropped the new hero, I think number 45, and I've not even paid attention to Overwatch. It's been ages since I fired it up because I just completely lost interest, right? Like, I didn't even want to touch the game because it's like, look at all the characters they're releasing. It doesn't make me want to play. Like, I'm sorry, there's no female characters anymore. It's just like all of them are just like whatever. And then I see this trailer and I'm like, well, maybe they've come back. I remember they had the press release that said, oh, we're going to go ahead and make attractive female characters again. Because, you know, they saw what Marvel Rivals was over here doing with Emma Frost. They saw what was going on with that. And I thought that they had finally gotten some sense. With Marvel, I thought they finally said, you know what? We can't let them have all the audience, all the people that like attractive characters in their game. We're going to get back on our ish. We're going to come back and make the most attractive character ever. And then they release this trailer. And I know you see my tweet right at the top there, right? Still woke, still censored, watered down design, still a girl boss narrative. Overwatch still dead, it seems. And let me play the trailer for you, right? I want you to see this. Let's watch it together. Vendetta. I didn't pay attention to the title before. I didn't even pay attention to her name because I was just so bored out of my mind. I just want you to be prepared because this is the same story that you see with every girl boss character in any movie, in any piece of Western fiction media. This is the same generic character you see every time. I want you to see this. Watch, listen to the backstory.
I wish you were here to see their faces. The crowd.
So everyone hates her at first, I guess. She's cracking her knuckles and stretching because, oh, this is nothing for her. This is just a warm up, right?
They have chosen me. They call me LUPA.
La LUPA. Look at, I want you to look at this design, right? And they really said we came back and made an attractive character design. Bruh, this is every Tumblr art character. Wannabe Amazon. I wouldn't even call it. I started to call this safe horny, but it ain't nothing horny about this. This is the most generic Tumblr-ish design ever. Like, I can tell they did not talk to a man when designing this character. Like, you're trying to, like, that's the audience you want to appeal to, right? But obviously you didn't run this by a man, because this looks like every piece of Tumblr art you'll ever see online, right? Oh, let's go back. I want to see the full body. I want you guys to see the full body design. Oh, that's not a good look.
Like the celebrity in the Colosseum. They have chosen me. They call me LUPA.
Like, okay, so we got a good front and back. So safety shorts under the bottom. Which I'm not saying you're supposed to see her business, but you couldn't even at least give her, I don't know, a modest thong or something. I don't know. Cause I know you can't show the business, right? I know this is still like, it has to be somewhat tasteful, but no, you put her in safety shorts. So what's the point of the little sash there? You know what I'm saying? The little loincloth sash. What's the point of that? And then you put her in like a generic like sportswear top that really doesn't even have any creative cuts or windows to see. Like this is just very generic wannabe female barbarian Amazon wannabe fetish design.
And I'm their villain.
And let's not even talk about the physical attributes, because they didn't know what nationality they wanted to make this character, but they wanted to make sure it's still the SJW, ESG, DEI checkbox character. Just like you don't know what she is, but we added some tanning to the character, and I don't have a problem with that. Trust me, but I don't try to be sneaky with it. I know they went with some that you just couldn't even decide what they were. God, you can't be telling me, because it's Coliseum, so you're telling me this person is Sicilian? I'm not believing that.
At first I hated it. Their cheers and jeers reminded me of the sycophants you surrounded yourself with. Weak men who leeched off of your greatness.
Notice they had to sneak that line in there, right? Weak men. Weak men. Notice they had to put that in there. This writing is on purpose, by the way.
Picking the bones of everything you built. Leaving me with
Picking the bones. Now I know they're trying to put this like she's talking posthumously to her father or whatever, picking the bones of everything you built. But I know what the writer of this really wants to say. They're not sneaky. I know what you're trying to say. You're not getting it over on me.
by my enemies. Alone. But you were preparing me for this, weren't you, Papa? In your way, you showed me that fear was a weapon. You helped me temper my wild and reckless nature with patience.
Yeah, right. Every Tumblr story ever. Trust me, I've seen countless stories like this in the Dragon Ball OC community, right? You remember the old OC reviewing videos? Those might be making a comeback. Check, watch out for that. But every story, I was wild. I fought the boys. I was like a little boy, and bro, this is the most generic ass story. And notice that her characterization is super masculine, right? Wanna be stoic, just cocky, cracking her knuckles, just not, trying to act like a wannabe action. I get it. I'm gonna say action hero, and yeah, I know it's Overwatch, right? But like, she couldn't have any feminine energy, anything ladylike in this, just like, oh, she was a tomboy and da 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 da. So still the Tumblr writing, still the narrative, the woke narrative, the woke design, bruh.
Taught me the value in knowing my enemy, in learning to turn their greatest strengths into their weaknesses.
Oh, is that what you thought you were doing? Like you were trying to Trojan horse in, we're making more attractive designs. And then like, oh, we think we know what the consumer wants. We'll tell them we're making a more attractive character. And you know they wanted to make her like the head half shaven character, but they said, no, we'll give her long hair, but we'll still put the message in the character. And they're shifting their hands together. They're rubbing them together. Right? Because they feel like they're gonna Trojan horse in the narrative, the message. Bro, this is the lamest story I have ever heard.
Even in that, you showed me the consequences of underestimating an adversary. I promise you, I won't repeat.
And bro, the red eyes, the most try-hard character design I've ever freaking seen. All they did essentially was try to make her Marisa by giving her like the Sicilian Italian like history to her character, like the theme, the motif, if you will. Threw a sword with it, because most people, when they make a cool character, they try to give them a sword because, you know, I guess that's just the de facto cool weapon. And they gave her a edgy girl boss backstory so they can still sneak their message into your game that nobody plays anymore, that everyone went to Marvel Rivals because that's where all the good times are to be had.
Eat your mistakes. Look at me, Papa.
Oh, look.
This is no longer the face of your little girl.
Yeah, Papa. Notice the message. Yeah, Papa. I'm no longer your little girl. Bro. The woke, really? They still haven't learned their lesson. And see, this is gonna finish killing them because they take so long to produce characters that you won't see another one till probably July or August of next year. Nobody coming back to this game to play this piece of trash, the narrative character. Bro.
But I am so much more than you had the chance to see. My recklessness is now focused rage, and I've finally embraced what I once hated. I am the wolf. I am La Lupa. They're right to fear me. They will respect me.
Hey guys, that's the key line to all this. They're right to fear me. They will respect me. The woke agenda message. That's what it is. That's the big line. They will respect me. Notice that very unlike a hero, you know, she didn't have any heroic quality to her, right? She didn't talk about duty or honor or something to uphold, loyalty, you know, things that a lot of male heroes would take on and be like, yeah, it's my duty to protect my land, my people, my tradition, my heritage, my family, you know, something you fight for to protect. No, it's all her. It's all selfish. It's all me. Look at my edgy fucking hardcore backstory. My Tumblr-y wannabe hardcore backstory. Me. You will respect and fear me. All the while, some rainbow-haired weirdo is at the typewriter putting all this, and they figure like the design is going to be the Trojan horse that gets this in. Bro, this piece of crap, bro. I hate it. Bro, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I loved past tense. Love this franchise. The Jeff Kaplan era was untouchable. They don't even have that swag anymore. Every now and again, I look at one of their videos, their streams where they try to have the people come on. They try to have the Jeff Kaplan swag, and they can't get anyone to watch. They have to close off the comment sections, close off the chats, so nobody says anything. But they always try to get their little remnants, their SJW staff to come in and talk about stuff. They can't do it like Jeff Kaplan. He just come in, he have the swagger like, hey, we talk about the new hero here and updates, man. Yeah, we got this coming in, and I want you guys to be excited because the new hero is going to be lit. And Jeff Kaplan just had such a artistry of saying that to you. He was entertaining. And those days are long gone because this hero, their presentation, the staff, is all woke. It's all just Tumblr BS. I just can't believe they lied again. Like this was their make it or break it moment.
This arena, this moment is all just a means to an end.
I want you to look at this design. Now that we got a good front shot of it. This is attractive. This is you returning to. So I guess if it wasn't attractive, she would have had like 200 pounds more of muscle. And she would have probably been like, 7 feet tall and even more undistinguishable from a male. And the head would have been half shaven. What's that character from that other fighting game that has the tentacles or something? It's not 2XKO. I don't think it's that. It was that other one that was like supposed to come out that I don't think ever did. I'm trying to think of it. But that's probably what she would have looked like. This is the most lame, bland design. They couldn't even let you see the thigh. They couldn't even let the thighs just be out there. Like, nope. Shorts. There they go. And they're out there so you can know they're there. Shorts, boring gym shorts. And then like the little cloth is there as extra censorship so you don't even see cheeks. They think they're slick. They think they're slick. Then they gave her the super breastplate arm. Not even breastplate. Just a piece of block up there. Can't see that. Can't see nothing. Nope. Bruh. It's the most lame Tumblr BS design. And I don't want to hear about practicality because we don't even address the fact that this person magically blocked shots from like 100 drones at different angles with one piece of blade just running forward. And we all know, even in a fantasy setting, physics would still matter, right? So all the other drones shooting at multiple angles would still get her. We all know that, right? Bro, this is so stupid. It is the most dumb, tone deaf trailer that I have ever seen. Oh, look, guys, look. You remember at the beginning, all of them hated her, right? But now they all love her. They all cheer for her. The ultimate wet dream of a Wookiee. All the characters can never have just anyone dislike them. All of them love them. All the people love them. They'll learn to love them. Isn't that really what they're trying to say? If you don't love her, you will learn to love her. You'll learn. Right? I wanted to turn Overwatch back on, right? I wasted the time to re-download that game. And I think I might be deleting it all over again. It might have to get deleted all over again. I'm not going to lie.
Has been tallied and recorded. I will take back everything that was stolen from us. And I will use them to do it.
And I think that's the end of the trailer. Again, I have to say, It's the most bland, boring, generic, woke character reveal that I have ever had the displeasure of seeing. And it explains why Overwatch is still dead. What killed Overwatch? What continues to keep it dead? Because it could have a revival if they would just get on their shit. If they would just come in and cut the woke shit, actually give people what they want. Not only, yes, in a gameplay sense too, the actual story mode that they say it was dropping, the gameplay quality of life improvements, the matchmaking improvement, all that. Yeah, mind you, that's important. That's very important. But give us characters to actually get excited for, not this woke crap. This is still woke. Y'all could not help yourselves. You could not help yourself. You just had They did not run that design by a man. Any male, anybody could have told you that, hey, maybe take those shorts up a little bit, you know, maybe show us a little bit more leg. Maybe make the chest armor look a little bit better, you know. Yeah, we're still gonna keep it somewhat PG-13 or whatever, but you know, thrill us a little bit, you know, give us a little bit more thrill here. You know, maybe not have her be so masculine, you know, maybe kind of make her more ladylike. I don't know, but you couldn't do it. You had to spite yourself. You had to be woke to spite yourself, right? But Overwatch 2 is still dead. Nobody's going to play it. Marvel Rivals, I think they just had a big update. I had an update file. I think they added an online lobby system for everyone to chill in. Yeah, the party's over in Marvel Rivals, guys. Overwatch 2 is going to stay dead. Anyways, let me know what you thought in the comment section down below. Where are you with Overwatch? Did you quit playing the game like me? I'm still the #1 Widowmaker. I just feel like Widowmaker, maybe they need to sell the rights to her and Tracer and Diva. Just get them out of that bad situation, you know. Brigida too, you know. Farah. But Overwatch 2 is going to stay dead, and Marvel Rivals is going to continue putting the dirt over the grave of Overwatch, because they're not coming back with this. This was their chance, and they blew it. See you in the comment section. Hit that like button. Enable all notifications by hitting that subscribe button. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace, Flawless Federation. We out.